Hello friends, today we solve another problem of array, that is Kadane's algorithm. Okay, we understand what is a Kadane's algorithm and how it works. Okay, and what is Kadane's algorithm? Okay, so first of all read the question. Given an integer array, okay, this array, and you need to find and return the maximum sum possible from all the sub arrays. Okay, you have a given an array, and from that array you have to find the maximum sum from all the sub array. Okay, you have to simply means not generate, means from all the sub array you have to find the maximum sum of which sub array. Okay, and you have to return that sum. Okay, so to understand properly it, let's come on whiteboard. So I explain it with an example, and this is our array. Okay, so to understand it, what is Kadane's algorithm? Okay, so simply you have to do that. You have to take a max sum variable and a sum variable. Okay, your target is to find the maximum sum of sub array. So to store the maximum value, I take this max sum, and to store the current sum of the elements, I'll take a sum variable. So I have initialized the max sum value as int mean. Okay, because I have to take this variable as maximum as possible. So initially I have declared this as int mean, so that I'll get the maximum value, and the initial value of the sum I'll take 0. Okay, so I explain it with an example. This is our array, and these are the index of the array, and you have to take simply an I to iterate the array. Okay, so simply you have to iterate. So your I is at the 0 index, and at the 0 index the value of the array is 2. Simply you have to add this 2 in the sum, and sum is what it store the current sum of the array. Current sum of the array means index at index 0 element. And after doing sum, you have to compare whether the sum is greater than max sum or not. If it is greater than, then you have to update the max sum, and in this condition sum is greater than max sum, so you have to update the max sum as 2. Okay, and move the I to the next element. Okay, and after that you have to sum the three element to the current sum. So 3 to 5, you will get 5. And is 5 is greater than 2? Yes, it is greater. So you have to simply update the maximum. Okay, and the next thing, you have to move to the next element. Okay, so add minus 8 to the sum, and you will get what? Minus 3. Is minus 3 greater than 5? No. So you have not to update the max sum value. Okay, but one thing that you need to remember, keep in mind, that if sum is negative, if the sum is negative, you have to simply do what? You have to do sum as 0. If the sum is less than, you have to do what? If sum is less than 0, so its value is equal to 0. Okay, you have to do this. Okay, so iterate, move I to the next at the index 3. Okay, so after that you have to sum 7 to the 0 to the current sum 7, and you have to compare whether the sum 7 is greater than 5. Yes, so simply update the max sum as 7. Okay, and then move the I to the index 4 and add -1 to the current sum, and you will get 6, and compare whether the 6 is greater than 7. No, so you not need to update the max sum value. Okay, and move the I to the next element. Okay, so add 2 to the sum, so you will get 8. So 8 is greater than 7? Yes. Simply update the maximum value. Okay. And move I to the index 6 and add the 3 to the 8. 8 and 3, 11. Okay. And is the sum greater than maximum? Yes. So simply update the maximum as 11. Okay, and you fully iterate the array, so your answer is max. Your answer you have to return that is maxsum, which store the maximum sum of the sub array. Okay, and you have to keep this condition. Okay, when the sum is negative you have to simply do the sum as 0, and you have to initially initialize this value as an int mean, and you have to take these two variables. Okay, so to understand it properly, let's do the its code. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is let's initialize a variable n as array size. Okay, after that let's initialize the mm, max sum as int mean. Okay, and a current sum equal to 0. Okay, and you have to do what, simply iterate, and to iterate the array I'm using here for loop. Okay, I is less than n, I plus plus, and simply you have to do that first of all add the current value, this value, to this current sum, means this is sum, that simply that is current sum. Okay, so current sum equal to array of I. Okay, and after that you have to compare whether the sum is greater than this maximum. If it is greater than maximum, you have to update the value of maximum. So max sum is equal to max of max sum and current sum. Okay, and after that you have to also take care of this condition also. So if your current sum is less than 0, simply you have to do what, current sum is equal to 0. If it is less than 0, you simply do the current sum as 0, and at last you have to do what, return your max sum. Okay, so let's compile and run. It will give error where is I do some mistake. I think here it say the current sum was not declared in this scope. Okay, there is something problem. Yeah, this was. It should be capital. Again, yeah, here. I think this was a small. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. It is working now. Yeah, it's working. So, thank you very much.